There's snow on the ground. I'm at Chester Station. I'm going to visit every station on the very scenic North Wales main line. This is going to be amazing. Come with me.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go.
It's a two-car 150. They're following me everywhere I go, and this has come from Cardiff. Everybody from Cardiff has had to deal with this. Luckily, we're only on here for a short time to go to Flint. We can add Chester Station to the list of places they have problems with you filming for no reason at all. It's just like, people with cameras aren't exactly a danger. Kind of just have a bit of a grip of reality. I mean, the guy was nice enough, like, not his fault, he's just doing what his boss tells him, but I don't know, they're just trying to make the railway so hostile these days. This is Flint Station. We've only got 6 minutes here. It's just to make the whole day work. We're spending more time at some of the other stations. It does seem like a really nice station here, and I'm kind of gutted we can't explore a bit more of the town. But onwards, we now need to get our next train. It seems to be a very slow approach into Flint. And correct me if I'm wrong, I can just about recognise those headlights. That's not a 150. I think that's a 197. We get to travel in comfort to Prestatyn. This is going to be so pretty.
Rydyn ni nawr yn nesau at Prestatyn.
We are now approaching Prestatyn.
Right, so we're at Prestatyn Station now. There's a lot of history here, opened in 1848. Like, the original station buildings can be seen all the way down there. There's an abandoned, disused platform here. It also used to be a junction station for a line to Dissurf, which is now a footpath. In the distance, back there, I can see the mountains. They've got snow on them. There's no snow here, even though there was in Chester, but there's snow over there, and that's exciting me. Even on this side, there's blatantly disused platforms. I believe back in the day this had up to 5 or 6 platforms with the branch line to Dissurf over there, but there would have been 4 platforms on the through route. Let's go and have a look at the front of the station. So right at the front of Prestatyn Station is this. This is the original station building. This closed in 1897 to be replaced by the one that is still standing there now. I love that they're still standing, and I've seen older pictures of this where it was falling apart, but now it seems to be brought into use as a furniture place. But still better than it sitting empty and derelict. Oh, and of course, as is the way for all things modern, big retail park. Yay. Anyway, our train's in like 5 minutes, so we should probably go and get that. I mean, Prestatyn is, of course, on the coast, and it's a bit of a touristy destination, not quite as big as Rhyl. We're not going to go down to the seafront here because there are some even more amazing places further down the line. Okay, so now we're going back in the other direction to pick off Shotton. I am not going to get over this view.
We are now approaching Shotton.
There's no platform face down here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I know why, and I'm about to tell you. That's how this YouTube thing works. Here at Shotton, it's actually a 4-platform station because there's this lower level station and there's an upper level station. This line, the North Wales main line, was the first line to come through here, but it originally didn't have a station. So the first station to open here was actually the higher level station when the Borderlands line opened in 1891 that had platforms. It took a further 5 years for them to add platforms down here so that you could interchange between the two lines. That's what the original platforms are down there. The reason that this is like this now is because in 1966, as part of our good friend Beeching, he closed the lower level platforms here, and then they reopened in, I think it was the 1980s, but because all of the tracks had been realigned and stuff had happened, the platforms had to be built here, and they couldn't be used. Oh, hello, are you following me? Let's go and check up the higher level platforms. Things I have learned today, you can't get to the higher level platforms from this side. I need to look at a map. I'm so confused. It's kind of a little bit of a stretch to call them the same station. Like that's down there and this one is all the way back here, but they wouldn't be separate stations in reality. I know the light is bad and you might not be able to see it. The back of these signs is still a River Trains Wales turquoisey colour. Still a lot of that knocking around. Our next stop is Abergele and Pensarn, and I believe the view is going to be absolutely epic. So our next train is coming in about 2 minutes time. I'm looking forward to the next station so much. The view from there is going to be amazing. Something may not be going well here. We've been crawling along for about 5 minutes now and we've just come to a stop. As we were leaving Flint, the driver slammed on the brakes and we've been crawling since. This might mess up the rest of the day. Yay. Okay, after sitting for about 5 minutes, so we're moving again now. Still no idea what happened there. We're not crawling anymore.
Rydyn ni nawr yn nesau at Abergele a Pensarn.
We are now approaching Abergele and Pensarn.
Abergele and Pensarn. I know it's going to be so nice over there and I'm excited about this station and I'm going to go over that bridge in a minute. But let's talk a bit about the station. Now, back in the day, this used to be one of those stations that was on loop lines away from the main tracks. That's why this platform is so wide, because the platform used to come to about here. This was the track and then that was the through track. Same happened on the other side. It was changed in the 1980s heading eastbound. And this, on this side, was only changed about 6 years ago. I think it's a shame that that flexibility was removed because it was like Dawlish Warren and Totnes down in Devon. When a stopping train stops here now, a through train can't pass. And not every train stops here. It's only really the Manchester to Llandudno trains that stop here. I want to go that way. Let's go that way.
What a dinosaur. Does it work? No, it doesn't work.
In fact, you can see here at the end of the platform where the old platform was. So it just cuts back in. And that's now out of use. That's a cute signal box. I like a signal box. I'm a sucker for a signal box. I'm just generally liking this station. Yes, it does have that unloved feel, but it still manages to, I don't know, I like it. Still got all the old lights and signs down there, and the old Abergele and Pensarn signs are still a Riva. Quirks of history. Quirks of history. Love them. This is so nice. Guess what? You know what I'm going to say? I'm in my happy place. Station. C. When I was at Exton in Devon, I was saying about you shouldn't be looking for the most spectacular places. Just enjoy the places that you're in. So I'm here now, not at Exton, I'm at Abergele, and I'm enjoying this. Annoyingly, our next train is in 10 minutes, so we're going to have to go back to the station in a minute. While I am here at Abergele, that seems like the perfect moment to say a massive thank you to my lovely Patreons. They're scrolling on the screen right now. They bring me to the sea. If you want to get your name onto the list that's scrolling on the screen, The links to do so are in the description, but seriously guys, thank you. Is there nowhere cars won't go? From here at Abergele and Pensarn, I'm going to leave a link here to the next video that I think you should watch. I've ended the video by the sea. This is a tradition, but there's no fish and chips. Join me next time, where I'm going to go back to Rhyl, and then into Colwyn Bay, Conwy. That's going to be exciting. Bye bye.